a second. What's going on? Am I capping out a mic? Hello. Okay. That should be a little bit better. Hello everyone and welcome to Skullgirls Get Gr8. This is the audio test we will be starting soon. Please let me know if any of the commentators this week are a little too loud or a little too quiet. We want all of us to be about equally as loud, and the game should be just barely audible. If there are any recommendations that you would like to provide, please feel free to do so. We want the stream to be just perfect for you. Oh, hey, you're already here. What's up?
Oh, hi. Hello. I'm the other commentator for today.
It's pretty exciting. Oh, shit.
We're about half the stream, and then I'll get going at like 5-ish. 5 EST.
Checks out with me. Let's see. Alright, I got the lobby set up, and I feel like I'm supposed to be linking, like, for the things. Gotta run my brain.
Okay, let me pop them.
I think it's this one? Does that work?
I gotta change my name though.
Alright, cool. Yes. Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted.
I do a lot of shenanigans with my names while I'm just playing around, so it can get pretty confusing.
Good old Steam name switching memes. It's nice that like Steam just lets you switch your name on a whim. It's like well done like that. Designed it from the ground up so people can just screw around and change the names as much as they want. I guess they really wanted people to hold on to their account forever. I respect that.
For sure. Name problems? I don't know if problems. It's just I'm taking full use of the liberties given to me by Steam. You're missing out if you're not changing your name. Think of it like that.
Mm-hmm. See, when you finalize and like stick to a single name, that means you're old. It means you figured out who you are. It's a sad timeline.
Exactly.
The mystery's all gone.
I used to be Graham Cracker, but like you would spell Graham like the metric unit, and it looked really stupid. I don't know why I thought it was that was cool. I just did. Look, if you get a message from someone with a single letter in their name and a different profile picture, and you can't recognize it, that's on you.
It's definitely not on them. That's like the exact opposite of true.
For sure on them.
Very well. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I think I'm supposed to be doing something and I'm not doing it, and I don't remember what it is.
You said you're audio testing.
Yeah, this is an audio test. Can anyone give feedback? Is everyone sound fine? Is Graham too loud or quiet?
Words.
Graham muted. Alright, consider it done. No, I'm kidding. Hey there, Benny. Do we need help? I mean, I always love your company.
What's up?
Hop in if you're bored.
I haven't been playing SG with background music for like I don't know, maybe like a few months now, like 2 months. And I was like, maybe I'll pop it back on, but like I'll mod it so that it like just plays whatever I want. Like one of my SG gamer friends, they have like melty music in the background for character select. So they just have the melty character select music, and I was like, that's pretty cool, so I might do that.
That's clever and fun, and I can't imagine putting in the effort for that. I just like pop open Skullgirls and just play some music, and then hopefully it lines up conveniently, and if it doesn't, whatever.
I don't. It can't be that bad. It's probably just like replacing an MP3, right? Or something like that. Like
well, the MP3s aren't exposed. It's definitely encrypted. But there is a tool that like I think it's called SkullMod or something that like lets you replace the appropriate files. But they are proprietary formats. I can't remember back when was the last time I saw like actual MP3 files as a part of game files, like just raw MP3 files. That's weird.
Oh, I have no idea. That's definitely not my field of expertise, so I was just saying shenanigans.
Yeah. Do you get fast food right now, though? I mean, if you use DoorDash, you can get fast food delivered to you right away. Check out our sponsor, DoorDash. I wish. That'd be hilarious. Better to use FLAC. Well, FLAC is better format, but it's also very space inefficient. It's also, like, difficult to manipulate because of how much data it actually is. So you never, ever use FLAC in your actual game files, like the post-compiled game files.
There's technology talk, my bane.
I live for technology. Oh, by the way, speaking of technology talk, when we were talking in general Turk Toss about the pins and PCIe lanes and stuff, or the CPU lanes and stuff, I really apologize if it came off as confrontational, because I was looking back at it and I realized, like, damn, I sounded kind of cold when I was actually asking genuine questions. I didn't mean... I just didn't convey the right tone. I apologize if I did.
Actually, so mad. He's never been that mad in his life when he was talking about technology PCs.
Just completely enraged. CPU lanes just get me going. Scoffs at computer plebes.
You hate to see it. I'm definitely a computer pleb. I don't know anything about computers.
I figured that since I spend like 17 hours a day in front of a computer, I should probably know what it's doing. I mean, I guess it's always just been an old habit of mine where it's just like, I want to know what the fuck is going on with whatever I'm using.
Nah, it's too much work. The magic buttons can, like, do the thing for me.
It's me a nice feeling. I'm trying to imagine, it's like, what's something I, like, press something of, and, like just push buttons and just enjoy the result? I guess, like a microwave. Like, well, no, even then, I vaguely understand how a microwave works. I'm trying to...
Definitely understand how a microwave works way better than a computer.
I guess an air fryer. An air fryer is pretty mysterious to me. I'm just like, well, how does it fry without oil? I don't understand.
Is it like a true fry? I've actually never seen one in action.
It fries better than oil does. I don't understand how it works. Like, it literally blows hot air, as far as I understand, and fries something better than, like, an oil frying would do. Like, you can... If you make fries with that instead of, like, with oil, it'll actually taste crispier and have more flavor. And I don't understand how.
Easy.
Just witchcraft.
Witchcraft, that's definitely witchcraft.
I mean, I guess the entire chat can attest to the fact that I also don't know how Skullgirls works, and I have it in front of me all the time.
Yeah.
Hey there, Derb. Nice to see you here. Good showing at Be Great. That was hilarious.
Of course. You'll love to see the No Beam Robo. Solo Robo, that is.
Have you downloaded many remastered games in the last several years that are super space inefficient? Your graphics were pre-rendered, it would have been much more space efficient. Yeah, but there's a benefit to rendering them live. The fact that we have the CPU power to do it now, and we can render it live, it also enables us to do, like, really interesting things. I mean, I don't know about remastered games specifically, but, like, in general, what's really, really cool is, like, you'll notice in a lot of old-fashioned games, especially the ones where they had to pre-render everything, all of the equipment you're wearing on your character suddenly disappears in a cutscene, and you'll notice suddenly in the last, like, 7-ish years, that's disappeared. That's because the PS4 really heavily enabled and pushed for live rendering everything. To be fair, the PS3 did also, but the PS3 was bad at it. The PS4, like, encourages everyone to live render everything, and therefore, like, when they ported to PC and things like that, they just kept all that logic. So now you'll notice all your equipment and everything is just there in the cutscene. It's pretty cool.
That's that means magic to me. It just means you said magical words.
Yeah, buddy. For remasters, it's a little interesting because I don't know how much is actually changing by live rendering it. Things that are like, there are some funny things that people will notice where it's like the game will run at 60 FPS, but the pre-rendered cutscenes are running at 30 because that's the way they were animated, and they just kept it like that. And they wanted to keep it compressed. So when you remaster it and then live render it, is it worth it? Do you get 60 FPS? No, it still looks exactly the fucking same. It runs at 60 FPS, but it's basically just every other frame is being rendered instead. Like, it's really stupid. Sam pointed this out to me for Yakuza 0 last night. Like, Sam was talking about how Yakuza 0 karaoke cutscenes will run at 60 FPS, but they're animated as though they're 30. I thought that was really funny. Of course, Yakuza 0 is not exactly a remaster, but it's just an interesting scenario, I guess.
How's your day been, Crank?
My day has just begun. I woke up like 40 minutes ago.
Nice.
Yeah.
I went outside and I went volunteering, and I did that for like about like 4 hours. But it
That's
was
awesome.
but it was like labor, so I'm a little tired. That's all
Yeah, I mean, like what kind of volunteer work was it though?
it's like gardening stuff. So like horticulture is the official term.
Oh,
So
That's
you
pretty
like
cool.
you're tending to like a big public garden. That's where I'm volunteering at.
that's pretty awesome. Yeah, I was this entire week I've been lifting furniture. So I've like my spine's just been like really mad at me. I'm like, that's fine. I haven't even really used my back. I'm doing that good old like the things you see in like the safety videos where you like use your knees.
Yeah,
instead
you
of
gotta
your back.
lift with your knees. So like
Yeah.
you keep your back straight, and you gotta push up your body with your like your legs.
Yeah, but eventually, like no matter what, if you're going upstairs, your posture's gonna waver a little bit. So eventually, like some stress gets on your spine. After lifting furniture up and down floor, like 3 floors of stuff for like a week straight, my spine's had enough.
What's up, Penny?
Hello.
Penny,
The stream turned off for me.
the stream turned off for you. Turn it back on.
Seems fine for me.
I refreshed and it fixed, but it turned off. That was weird.
Spooky.
I'm gonna be muted for a hot second. I might be in Tekken Quick Match.
Okay.
You hate to see Tekken Q, huh?
Playing Katarina.
It's actually really nice that like, God, how old is Tekken at this point? 4 years old at this point. Tekken. Oh, I mean, when it actually came out to PC and console, I think it's 4 years now. Like otherwise, it's like 8 years old or something. But like, it's so weird because the quick match is still super alive. Like Tekken is just doing better and better and better. They like Namco's doing an incredible job supporting the game, which is always really cool. In case you guys haven't figured it out yet, I will always shill Tekken.
I'll still never get over Tekken 7 is 3.
Like 3 years old, I assume.
I guess it is 3 years old, because that's like, I definitely started playing Tekken like a few years back. Like, I played Tekken for a few years back.
Well, Tekken 7, what do you mean Tekken 7 is 3? Is that, like, do you actually mean 3 years old? Because now you're saying, wait, you don't know, and now I don't know what that means anymore. You're making me doubt
He's
myself.
pulling a fast one. He's like, there's a reference in there that we're just too small to understand. Our brains are too minuscule.
The real joke is that they're gonna skip Tekken 9 because 7, 8, 9.
Alright, well, when's the first match happening?
In like 2 minutes, I think. Give me a second.
I don't want to hear Crank talk about anything that's not SG anymore.
You uncultured fuck.
What is this? Tweeter link. Oh, this thing! I remember. Okay. It's the online netcode thing where it's like rollback is 3.
Yeah, it's up to 3 frames of rollback, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that they memed it. That's kind of funny.
I wouldn't they meme it. That's definitely something that's memeable.
Did I say anything else? I said 3. What? Alright. Well, I think we're gonna go ahead and get started. Hello everyone, welcome to Skullgirls Get Gr8. What we do here is we match you up against a relatively even opponent, and then provide constructive criticism on your play. We won't tell you everything that's wrong with your play because we're really dumb. But we will tell you just enough so you have something to work on every week. so you can come back, keep practicing in between sessions, and slowly improve. With me today, I have Classic Penny. She's always around. She's playing Tekken in the background. And, of course, Graham Sandwich. I think this is your first Get Great, right?
It is.
That's pretty cool.
Happy to be here.
Woo! Graham will be leaving around halfway through, for those of you guys who did not hear it at the beginning. He is going to be participating in, what, the Charity Skullgirls tournament? Charity tournament in general?
It's like We Love You or something. It's pretty... There's like a good amount of participants in that.
That's pretty cool. I can do
that
it.
out if you got the time. After Get Great, of course. After you absorb all your knowledge.
Yeah, become wise and then exert your knowledge in the We Love You stream. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. Today's matchups have been posted to the Discord. And I used to post it everywhere else, but I've been lazy, so I stopped doing that because I don't think anyone really reads it anywhere else. So, for beginners, it is going to be Lumen versus Turktoss up first. I already mentioned this before, but because this is NA to EU, if you guys feel like the connection's unstable, we can split the connection, and I'll just fight each of you. Let's see. You guys on stream? Alright, we got Turktoss here. Don't know if Lumen's in chat. Alright, Lumen is in chat. Alright, cool.
Other one.
Everything's good. Penny, I'm assuming you're just watching the stream and not actually joining the lobby. Just Tekken. I guess you're also
Penny's
muted,
bad.
so never mind.
Too busy gaming.
What a gamer.
Alright, so it's gonna be 3 flat matches. Win or lose, doesn't matter.
I'm also... Okay, so this could be a problem. We'll see after the first match. But I'm getting 6 frames a second off of Skullgirls, and I don't understand why.
That's definitely pretty rough. It seems fine to me, so I think that's a...
Well, if you look at the stream, like, the beams of lights are, like, super shaky and bad, and I don't understand why.
Yeah, the versus pulse is looking pretty rough.
This is not pretty. Hopefully this does not persist, but otherwise I will restart Skullgirls. Alright, we're back at 60. Alright, we're back at 60. Alright, cool. It's just the menu.
Alright, good stuff. We got the twins, Ditto.
Alright. Failure versus Fukuo.
Neutral.
Spacing out.
With the forbidden bane of SP.
Okay, we almost have a B&B. Alright, fireball. Can't really hit from off the fireball from that spacing, but like I like the attempt to use the fireball to start applying pressure.
We definitely have the right idea of throwing out the fireballs to space out the opponent, poke him down.
Another in terms of like character-specific right ideas, like Fukuo tried to slide under with crouching hard. I think it's crouching hard kick. After that, so the thing is, like, all your normals, including crouching hard kick, can be canceled into specials. Like it's just how Skullgirls works, and like how a lot of combo savvy fighters work. You can cancel that into your command grab. So a common technique is if your opponent's just barely above you, you'll use crouching hard kick to slide under them, and then cancel into your quarter circle back grab, I think. And that'll let you. Yeah, and that'll let you do a command grab. It's back or forward, I guess. And then basically what that'll do is, like, you'll slide under them, they'll touch the ground, and then you'll suddenly grab them. And it's a common, like, 50-50 mix-up.
Alright, we got more neutral. There's definitely a lot of jumping from both parties.
Skullgirls, do you do anything else?
Oh, Penny's back.
The Jin quit on me, so I'm back for a second.
Unfortunate.
Throwing out shadows in neutral can be risky, so please do with caution.
So in general, like, you don't want to use shadows as like a projectile like you're using your fireballs. You want to use it to like set up a trap. So if you're gonna put out a shadow, usually do it like just before you're gonna hit confirm or do a combo or something like that, and hold it there so you can confirm into something else. A very common technique is holding a shadow and then like doing an air throw and then going into the air, or converting off of it with the shadow.
It's gotta be empty.
Hear me out, right? Hear me out.
Alright.
Fukuo jump hard kick's a really cool button. It's really awesome. Don't do that. If you're gonna try to jump hard kick, you can get the same results because you're still doing jump hard kick if you do jump light punch first, because A, it's a lot bigger than you think it is. B, it's a lot faster. and then you can push jump hard kick anyway, and if they block it, you still get the dive kick thing.
Mm-hmm.
So push jump light punch, not jump hard kick. Yeah.
Both are very good buttons for the character.
Jump hard kick's just not a neutral button.
It really isn't.
Yeah.
It's super slow, and it also forces your jumping hard punch to also be a mid, right? So if you start with jumping hard kick, and then go into jumping hard punch, which is a thing that I think only Fuko can do, what ends up happening is that they'll both count as mids and neither of them will be overheads, even though they're airborne normals. If you start with jumping hard punch and then go into dive kick, or any normal and then go into dive kick, at least the first hit is an overhead, which is very useful.
Yeah, Shadow has
9 frames is a lot slower than 6 frames or whatever. Like, those 3 frames definitely make a difference.
For sure. I think the mid part is honestly more important. The fact that you're just kind of making it very easy to block whatever you're about to throw out it basically makes the dive kick pointless in the first place.
Okay, we got a VMB. You love to see it. Be careful about jumping a lot, especially if you're really close to your opponent. Because if your opponent isn't Philia or Fuqua, they have a decent air grab, right? Philia and Fuqua's air grabs are notorious for being not very good. But if you're against a character that has good air grabs, like Eliza, or Band, or Parasol, or someone like that, jumping can get easily punished with air grabs.
Yeah.
So please take care.
And even then, both these characters have
that,
anti-airs. Like, both these characters have tools that they can use to, like, get the other person out of the air. And your opponent's not doing it right now, so I mean, like, your jumps aren't being punished, but they're not exactly helping you either. Like, throwing out those extra jumps aren't exactly doing you any favors. One small thing from a little bit ago, Turktos, you got a hair spiral, like your opponent ran into it. Going from that into Gregor lets you get a conversion, wall bounce into a full combo.
Yeah, you OTG pick up with the spiral.
Oh, so close to tripping out, but you did drop it. Clean up that timing.
Oh, wow. We definitely could have gotten a better punish on the Gregor, though.
That wasn't even a counter hit. I wonder how you got hit by that. Like, it's not like Turktos was pressing a button, they just kind of stopped blocking. That was weird.
Maybe they air dashed. I don't
or
think
maybe they, like...
hit, right?
I guess it's possible that they, like, tapped forward to go into, like, DP or something to, like, catch the drill super. I'm honestly not sure what happened. Alright, at this moment, since you guys are loading for the next game, I am going to, pitch the B&B Compendium. If you guys have played in this tournament before, you know that something I have to recommend in the beginner bracket every single time is the B&B Compendium. You can find it by typing !BNB into Twitch chat. That will provide you a link to the Skullheart forums. It is a combination of a whole bunch of combos. They are not the most optimized combos by any means, but they are simple enough that it won't take you too long to learn, and are essential for getting familiar with the most common links of your character. Now, the reason I tell you to learn BNB is not for necessarily just because of the damage, or it's like, oh wow, big combo and all that, it's gonna help you win. The reason I tell you about this is because it helps you get familiar with the character, helps you get with familiar with spacing, all the different buttons, all the different links. So we can start talking about more advanced things, like corner carries, resets, just like general routing, hit confirms in general. Like, there are lots of things that we can talk about. It's like, oh, what can you do from, like, say, getting a ringlet spiral, right? Say you get a hit with that, you wouldn't known that you can go into Gregor from that if you, like, had practiced your BNBs a little bit more. So, make sure you're going to the lab, make sure you're being able to do at least one full BNB, one 240 undizzy BNB, all the way through, 10 times in a row, facing both directions. That doesn't necessarily mean you won't be able to improve until you were able to do it in 10 times in a row in both directions, but that's your goal. Your end goal is to make sure you can do it against every character 10 times in a row in both directions. If you can't do that, just keep working on it. And that also doesn't mean that you shouldn't be playing Skullgirls until you can do that. Like, obviously, practice playing the game with people, and also practice your BNB. It is just a goal for you.
You heard it here first. Don't play Skullgirls.
Maybe that's the best advice we can give.
Get out while you still can.
Get out.
Save yourself.
There
is no escape.
I'm not
We've
sure how
been
you
saying this
pronounce your
for
name.
years.
This is neither a tournament or a lobby. It is a program we've set up to help people get better. So you sign up in advance, and you get paired up with another person of about equal skill level, and we'll give you constructive criticism based on 3 matches.
Yeah.
So it is neither a tournament or a lobby.
Oh, it should have been
At
5
least
today, actually. I fucked up. Whatever. That's fine.
At least it's not League. I mean, is
Yes.
SG less painful than League?
Yes.
Yeah, that's true. It is definitely less painful.
There is no debate there. I have a feeling we can only play Skullgirls in the League. Choose your poison, I guess. Nah, Skullgirls is a great game. The thing is, like, once you start playing, you can't stop. No one ever officially quits Skullgirls. That doesn't happen.
No, you don't quit Skullgirls. You post on Twitter, "Hey guys, I'm taking a break because I really don't like this game anymore," and then you play on an alt.
Yeah, you play it in alt, exactly. You hopping back into SC2? Yes, you have. That's awesome. It's fucking great. Did you watch Group C? I haven't watched Group D yet. I only, like, just started watching the stream. But, like, Group C was so good. I'm so disappointed on how Parting played. But, like, other than that, Group C was just the hypest thing I've seen all year.
As StarCraft 2 is like I definitely haven't seen much of it. Like, not like as in like its popularity wise. Like, I know there's a small core audience, but like I don't think it doesn't pull that many viewers, right?
What? StarCraft 2? It's like one of the most viewed esports things right now. Like,
Really?
it's behind MOBAs
Like,
because everyone watches
currently?
MOBAs. Yeah, right now.
I've like how many viewers would it get on like Twitch? Like, just like if you're a player, you're streaming it.
They stream on YouTube right now. Go to Africa TV Esports, I think is the YouTube channel. And like they bought GOM TV. So, like, you know, I don't know if you know this, but in South Korea there was literally a dedicated TV channel that streamed StarCraft. Like, just that
cool.
channel was for StarCraft. And Africa TV bought GOM out because GOM went bankrupt for different reasons, because they made some bad investments or something. So StarCraft 2 is still super relevant. Yeah. Esports scene was on the decline. Not really, no. I mean, it's on the decline. It was on the decline for about a span of 4 years because a lot of the core players that were doing really, really well had to go into mandatory military service for just standard South Korea culture, I guess.
Korea.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but like those players are coming back, and the scene is still incredibly healthy. Like, the competitive scene right now is so good. It also is like really, really useful that was it like Brian Kim, I think his name is. I don't remember his actual name, but they like rebalanced the game. So when the game was completely ruined by like early Legacy of the Void, late Heart of the Swarm, they completely cleaned up. So now the game is like really, really healthy and really, really interesting right now. Like, the game's like better than it's ever been before at this point. I like fell off the grid and like didn't really look into it for like 4 years, but it happened to line up with the exact same 4 years where the game was dead. But now the game is like kicking strong.
By the way, whoever is next in queue, Jonathan,
Jonathan.
I don't think that's Jonathan. I don't think that's how you spell Jonathan.
That is one way to spell Jonathan. Yes.
Jonathan Hills versus whoever wants to get in here.
Yeah.
Can, join the lobby.
So Jonathan Hills has played this game for several hours, and I don't remember if they really belong to beginner, but since I guess they took a really long break, I guess they wanted to start out in beginner. But in general, like, if we can get a really early beginner level player, otherwise I'll just fight them with like my solo robo or something.
No, you gotta give him the solo band.
That would actually probably. I mean, like, my solo band's not that bad. Really early beginner,
link? Yeah. It is in the Discord, but I can post it in the Steam chat. Or the Twitch chat, excuse me.
Yeah, alright, cool, you got it.
Greater than 150 hours, but are they really a beginner?
I don't know. I mean, they play the game for about 300 some hours. So like it's generally like intermediate range. Like, I mean, obviously ours is not like an end all be all indicator of how good you are. But it generally gives you a good rough idea. If you've been playing the game for 350 hours and you don't know a B&B, you got some work to do.
Ooh, that jitter though. That jitter is definitely nightmare fuel.
Alright. I'm not gonna subject anyone to that connection. Oh wait, it's stabilized. Alright, anyone wanna play?
I think it's maybe they're all tabbed. Maybe that's it.
Possibly.
All tabbing will definitely increase your jitter.
Pangy, when I fought you, was it yesterday? You definitely didn't come off as someone who was a beginner still. You came off as someone that's in a transition period. Like, you've gotten past the beginner barrier, and you're a little bit... You have so much to work on that you don't know where to start. It came off as that. And it's a lot of simple stuff. It's a lot of little things. It's not like you, oh my god, you don't know anything. It's just like there's a lot of small things that you gotta clean up. Swagga will play. No, you will not, Swagga. How do you join through links again? You click it.
You click it, and something will open up in your browser, and it'll be like, open Steam client Bootstrap or something, and you click yes, and you pop in. Alright, well, you guys figure out how to get in the log. I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick.
Alright. Swagga's definitely beginner. I still can't beat Swagga. I don't know if it's a matchup thing, like I just don't understand Bane Wheel, but like I still can't beat Swagga. I need to do like a first to 20 with him. I feel like I just need to get like that download. It hasn't happened yet. Yeah, it's probably a matchup thing. Swagga, get in here and play solo Squiggly, then you can go ahead and play. If you lose, then you can switch to your other team. Alright, do it. You need a first to 1000 Peacock. The problem is, like, Peacock lets you play in so many different ways that, like, you can't first to 1000 a Peacock player. You have to, like, play 200 games with, like, a huge variety of Peacock players. There's such a wide spectrum of how much of a zoner you are and how aggressive you are.
Nah, they're all Peacock players are all the same. They're all sinners.
They're all criminals.
All war criminals.
Very interesting name, Swaggo.
The only P I consistently get buffed by is Kenji. If you're the only P you're ever getting beat by is Kenji, you need to play better Peacocks.
Kenji's not the best Peacock player in the world, but he's a very good Skullgirls player.
Yeah, you
So,
definitely
like,
need to find better Peacock players. Oh,
like TJ plays a lot online. Like you can probably find him in quick match every now and then. He's probably the best Peacock player in the world. Sev probably was. I don't know how much Sev plays anymore, but she has one hell of a Peacock.
You could argue Wamba has the best zoner Peacock.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Like Lamba has a very good team with Peacock, but like
That's true.
it's only in very specific matchups from what I understand. But like that's secondhand information. I don't know firsthand.
I haven't looked at the match yet. This is not good. Let's talk about Peacock.
Hey there, Clawmaster. Good to see you here.
We got some. We just got some Skugs here. We should definitely be looking to anti-air with Eliza's standing medium punch, I think.
Yeah, the standing medium punch is a really good anti-air. It's a really good way to stuff any sort of aerial approach. Swagga being really aggressive like that, like just kind of jumping in the air, throwing out a button, and doing a dive kick, that's actually super, super punishable. Remember that you have DP, or I think it's called uppercut, or whatever.
Yeah, you can
if you don't know how to do a DP motion yet, like I think you do, because you haven't been playing this game for a while, just do forward, quarter circle forward. Skullgirls gives you enough of a buffer that you can just do that and it'll get a DP, yeah, like that. Do light, medium, heavy, you have a full dead zone in front of you that Squiggly just cannot approach you from if she's doing that. On top of that, though, like, you have plenty of other options, like her, what's it called? Eliza's air grab is just batshit crazy good. Like, just jump in the air and just chase after him and grab him. You can grab him right out of dive kick, actually. Dive kick is not scary.
You can grab them out of dive kick. You can horse. You can taunt. You could do her in normal anti-air. You have a lot of options against what Swagga was doing there.
Yeah.
So just keep that in mind. It can definitely be hard to keep in mind, like when to anti-air, especially when you're starting with the game. So don't feel like pressured, but it's definitely an option that all SG players must eventually learn, unless there's assists and then anti-air gets mucky.
Can you have an assist? No, not until you lose. These were the terms.
Can I tech throw if I put the character in neutral plus grab? I'm not sure what that means.
Wait, who said this? Where is it?
Uoya. Uoyat? Above, like, the Swagga's text. message.
Oh, can I only tech throw if I put the character in neutral plus grab? No, you can be holding back and grab. The only thing is you cannot be down backing. That's the only situation where you cannot press grab. Because you can... Alright, let me rephrase this. You can only tech a grab if you could have input grab yourself in that situation. If you are being counter hit, you cannot grab because you could not be grabbing if you were already pressing the button. If you are down backing, you cannot grab because you can't grab out of down back. You can try it yourself.
That, I'm not sure what that move is called, but the furniture move.
The throw? Yeah.
That's what I think of it as.
Furniture
It's not very good. Furniture move on Eliza is not a very good button. There's like rarely, if ever, a scenario where you want to be pressing that button instead of like something else or just like moving. So you should definitely get out of the habit of using it. It's not very good.
Also, when you get an Albus connection, you don't want to jump over your opponent and like try to do some sort of mix-up. You can convert off of that. Just go to crouching medium kick and convert. Or if you want to be really funny, you can go into boat and then go into DP and convert. And that's really jank. It like hurts your eyes.
No, that's the conversion that all the Elizas do in the corner.
Yeah. For all of this, standing medium punch is your friend, my friend. Like, just use standing medium punch.
Yeah, you definitely don't have to be just walk up and air grab. You can definitely just walk up and air grab him.
That also would work 100% fine, and you get a full conversion off of that. Can you hit Horus out of the air? Yeah, you didn't know that?
Yeah.
His hitbox is only
like he says like ouch or something as he's getting hit.
This is the most intense game of Street Fighter I've ever seen.
Water footskis, I don't know what that is.
Alright, good use of bird insurance there. That was a proper pressure string. You probably could have gone into 2 hits of standing hard punch also. That'll catch you.
Could he have done like... Nah, he couldn't have, I don't think so.
So a lot of this is Jonathan Hills is just you're not familiar with Eliza's tools. At this point, you just need to focus on getting more familiar with the character. I've mentioned the B&B Compendium before, and I'll mention it again. If you type B&B or exclamation mark B&B into Twitch chat, you'll be provided a link. It'll be not the most optimized combos by any means, but it'll be combos that'll help you learn the most familiar links, help you learn spacing, help you get familiar with your character. That's the most important part. As you get more and more familiar with the character, we can start working on like actual matchup specific details and things like that. But right now, it's just you're not familiar enough with your tools to be able to handle like the matchup. So like for example, just air grabbing would be fine against anything that Swag is doing. Just pressing standing medium punch would have destroyed almost anything Swag is doing. And then you need to be able to convert off of it. That's the most important part. That's the most important second step. You have been practicing B&Bs. That's good. But you need to be more familiar with your tools. You just got to be more familiar with the character in general. The thing is, you can be practicing your B&B all day, but you might not have just like put in practical application of it, if that makes sense. Yeah. So keep practicing your B&B. Go ahead. What are you saying?
Oh, you generally want to be try to understand like common tools within the B&B that you might use in neutral, right? Because your every single hit's not going to be that clean 2 LK hit off of Zero on Dizzy, right? So you might get a weird hit and it's like, oh, but I've seen this link in the B&B or like other combos, so now I know how to capitalize on it, and that's like the biggest important part.
Like think about how well you've been doing by just hitting standing medium punch. Like look at all that. It's worked every single time. I don't think you've pressed standing medium punch in where it hasn't not worked. There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you, Swagger, for like helping this person learn to do standing medium punch. I actually appreciate that. Also, based on your responses so far, you also did not pause the stream while you were playing. Just as a reminder, if you are participating, make sure you pause the stream while you are playing. Do not listen to the stream while you are in a match, because it can be distracting and will prevent you from playing at the best of your ability. We want you to play at the best of your ability, so we can clearly tell what you need to work on. The VODs go up right after the stream's over, and you can also watch it on Twitch right after your set, in case you don't want to wait for the VODs to go up. In that case, just watch it there, right? You'll get all the information. Our commentary will be there. If you have any questions, you can always timestamp the VOD and just at me in the Discord.
Ooh,
and I will just happily give you more information or explain what I said. Good snap.
Swagger doesn't need encouragement. Come on. What is this?
Launcher. Alright, we got bird. A, we got the first part of a B&B. Let's go. That'll kill, probably.
Does it kill?
No, it does not.
It doesn't. Oh my.
If you went into Sekhmet super, like your level 1 super, like if you were able to just do it from the ground, that would have killed, because the final hit does so much damage.
So, I remember someone was asking if Daisy is a reversal. Daisy is technically a reversal, but in application, it is not a reversal, and you should not be using it as such.
Daisy should never be, like, don't even promote it like that. Like, seriously, people, the more you try to use Daisy as a reversal, the worse you're going to be off. Daisy is not a reversal.
Oh,
You used Daisy to whiff punish. Swagger, you used Daisy to whiff punish. They pressed a button in the air past you.
Matches? What's happening?
Yeah, that is game number 4. You guys can stop. Swagger, you are saved. You can. I mean, I think Swagger wanted to play again because he finally got the, what's it called? The ability to use an assist, but it's unfortunately over.
Okay.
We'll go ahead and let this game roll just because I'm too lazy to leave the lobby. But like in general, you guys should be done. If one of you ult at 4s, that'd be convenient. I would appreciate that. Daisy is reverse only if you're playing against Painwheel. No, because she can flight cancel literally anything. She can, including flight canceling when she's charging a move. Daisy is not a reversal against Painwheel ever. That is never an option. It is an option against Band and Bella only. No problem. I understand, Jonathan Hills. So, practice your B&B. Swagger, you are free. You don't have to play Swiggly anymore. Next up is going to be in the intermediate bracket, Sneep versus your local dunce. It is very possible Sneep's not here because I think Sneep registered like a while ago, like last week since we did cancel last week. But if Sneep is here, that'd be pretty cool. Just saying. She does kind of suck. But anyways, like, Daisy is not a reversal. You use Daisy as a whiff punish. Daisy is an offensive tool. It has iframes, which makes it seem like, oh wow, it's a reversal, right? Like its startup is invulnerable. No, it is not a reversal. It functionally does not work as a reversal.
Because the idea behind a reversal is your opponent, like, it beats out all the options your opponent has, like, offensively, right? But Daisy, like, misses, like, half the options your opponent has, so it's not very good.
Does Daisy not catch lowest possible fly? No. It might actually, if you catch the lowest possible fly, but when you're not at the lowest possible fly when you flight cancel armor. How do you join? You sign up for the week part. Yeah. How do you sign up? If you ask nicely and put me in, you can. But like every week signups go out. You can find the signups by typing. Hold on a second. I don't actually remember this. This was an old one. Is this signups?
Do we got Sneep in the Discord? Let me give him an ad. Sneep's not in the Discord.
There we go.
So we may need to find some other gamer if they're dead.
So we have a Twitter and we have a Skullheart forum thread and we also have a Steam group and we also have a Reddit. We basically post signups every week in all of those places. You can also just be in the Discord and I'll notify the channel when it is when the signups are ready.
What is this meme video? I've never seen this video before.
You always went to the Steam group? Yeah, we have a Twitter.
I'm back for good, by the way.
Yay! Wait, why? What happened?
Killed Quick Match.
You killed Quick Match?
I killed Quick Match.
Systematically murdered a Quick Match? Probably my favorite set of streams.
Day 1 Katarina.
I mean, how many times did you press 4? Is your 4 button broken? Is that actually why you stopped?
Her 4 is busted. I don't even want to hear it.
Her 4 is so fucking stupid.
Gentlemen and ladies, it's...
Don't go past 3 though, or you're trolling.
Generally speaking, as you fight better and better players, Fortune's El Gato air reset, the one that's like inbuilt in her kit, where it's supposed to hit high, will not work. That one's like really slow. So just keep that in mind. You can throw it in, but don't rely on it for an overhead. Just use an instant air dash.
Rewind for 1 minute. What's going on? Why is this? Why is Grey Arsenic playing right now?
I thought this was an open match.
Is it open? Oh, is Sneep not here? Confirmed.
Yeah, it's not here. I couldn't find them in the Discord.
Okay. Go by Heck O on Twitch.
Boom.
Is there
That
a
was
way
a
to
weird
check
drop.
viewer list? I have no idea if that's even a thing.
It does look like I can't get in touch with them. Well, maybe I can.
Oh.
Wasn't even a counter hit. What happened?
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there.
Oh. Alright, Forbidden Valentine button. Crouch medium punch. Really good against Fortune. She goes really low to the ground and her hitbox is exactly where Fortune wants to be. It's real nice.
Oh my goodness. I can't believe that worked. That was
sneak.
a really big commitment for a reversal option that they could have jumped out of.
1 HP, whatever.
I guess. That was only providing a constructive criticism, Penny. Can't be saying
How dare you?
that.
Is that Swagger? Hey, Swagger.
Crank, stream's breaking.
Stream's breaking?
There's like half a frame.
Oh, yeah, stream is definitely obliterating.
Oh yeah, that don't look good.
My bitrate
that's-
is 7,000. How did this happen? How did my
I
bitrate
cursed it.
spike to 7,000? Like, that should never happen. We're restarting the stream.